Hola, Robert. Um, can you introduce yourself? What is the problem here? And what do you do to fight climate change, CO2 emission?
Okay. My name is Robert Ford. I'm with a company called Strata Solar. These are my two kids. And what Strata
On bikes?
on bikes, we ride bikes every day. And what my company is trying to do is to make basically a solar farm up in the stratosphere, about 12 miles up.
Wow, crazy project.
Yeah. So the solar panels are actually about 400% more efficient at that altitude
Wow.
because
So making it 4 times more efficient.
yes. Well, part of the efficiency comes from the fact that it's minus 60 degrees centigrade in the stratosphere, and the silicon panels become more efficient
Okay.
as the temperature goes down. And it just so happens that because it's a benign atmosphere up there, the solar panels never need to be cleaned. So they're always basically as efficient as they can be.
How many feet are you talking about?
It's 20 kilometers.
20 kilometers. Okay.
Yeah, it's about 12 and a half miles. And what happens up there is that because the sun does not have to come through the Earth's atmosphere, you end up with about 300% more. And where that comes from is if you look at the bell curve of the sun's radiation coming to Earth, at noon we get 1,000 watts per square meter.
That's a maximum efficiency.
Maximum at noon on a hot day. Then, because we're up there, we get rid of the bell curve, so we regain the two lobes on the side of the bell curve. We gain the two lobes. So that is about 3 times.
So you're talking about 4,000 watt per square meter.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And the main reason is we get a square wave instead of a bell curve up in the stratosphere.
And what is the efficiency of your panel?
Well,
20%?
Well, right now they're between 17 and 23. All of the panels nowadays.
Okay.
So and it gets better and better, incrementally better, but it gets better.
How people can find about your project?
They can go to a website called www.stratosolar.com. stratosolar.com. And we are just about to put up the first, what we consider a prototype, which is a proof of concept. And we will try to do that before the end of this year in White Sands, New Mexico.
Wow. I want to ask you a question to your children, okay, about climate change. Do they worry about climate change, knowing their father is taking care of climate change? So you don't need to worry. So I will ask you the question, okay? Do you worry about climate change or not?
I would say I worry about it, but I know it's being taken care of. There are lots of people doing similar things to my dad, and
So you don't worry because your dad is taking care of it?
It's a good role model to show us that stuff's happening and prevent it.
That's great. Thanks so much. Mm-hmm. Okay, we are in the bay. We are surrounded of raffinery. So they have a solution to get us free from CO2 emission, contamination, water bay contamination. We are in the bay. Thanks so much for your great idea and your great hope you are giving to the planet.